Hi, I'm Eric from Simply Elegant Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you a very easy restaurant-style technique. We're going to be making homemade herbed compound butter. This is simple and takes only a few minutes to throw together, and it's going to add amazing flavor to just about any dish. This is really good on bread, pasta, chicken, fish, steak, you name it. So stick around and I'll show you how easy it is to put this together. For my compound butters, I always like to use garlic. Now, I prefer roasted garlic. You can use raw, but I really like roasting the garlic because it takes the sharpness out of it. So I have a link in the description box if you need to see how to roast garlic, but it's really simple. All you need to do is add a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and roast it in a 400-degree oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. And this technique really works best with a mortar and pestle. What you want to do is you want to squeeze a couple of those garlic cloves. They'll squeeze right out, like so. You want to get about 4 or 5 of them in there. To that, we want to add some coarse salt. And then you just want to use your pestle to go in there and kind of mash the garlic up into a paste. And that salt's going to help break it down a bit. So we just want to continue working this for a minute or two. Next, I'm going to add in 1 stick of butter that I have cut up into cubes. And I'm going to add just a pinch of black pepper. And now we can use our pestle again to really just mash this in. We want to evenly incorporate all of that pepper as well as the roasted garlic. So this is going to take a few minutes. It would have helped if I would have let this butter soften a bit more, but I'm just going to keep mashing this until we have an even consistency. And once you get going with that a few minutes in, it really does get easier. That butter just softens up. So we've been going about 2 or 3 minutes off camera, and that's what you're looking for. And of course, one of the most important elements of your herbed compound butter is the herbs. Number 1, above all else, be sure to use fresh herbs. You can use any type you like, but do not use the dried type. They're not going to work as well. So today I am using fresh thyme and chives. And what you want to do, if you're using thyme, you want to remove the leaves from the stem. And what we're going to do is we're going to run our knife through this and cut it up very, very fine. We didn't do this in the mortar and pestle because herbs are delicate and you don't want to crush them. So this step, I highly recommend using a knife. And that's what you're looking for. You just want to work those fresh herbs with a knife until they're very finely minced, like so. Okay, and at this point we can very carefully add in our fresh herbs to the butter, garlic. And now just gently, using a spoon and a fork, you just want to gently mix that in. Again, we don't want to mash these up any more than is necessary. We just want to kind of evenly mix that around until the herbs are evenly incorporated in the garlic butter. So we'll check back in just a few minutes. And here's how you want your herbed compound butter to look after you've thoroughly mixed it all together. Okay, and at this point, all of the hard work is done. All we have to do now is to form this into a log shape and put it in the refrigerator. So I have some cling wrap, plastic wrap, and what you want to do, you just want to fold that over top as evenly as you can. And you don't need to get too carried away making this look perfect. You just want to use your hands and form that either into a circle or more of like a rectangle shape, just so it's easy to cut into slices. You just want it to look about like so. So I'm going to pop that into the fridge for about an hour and it will be ready. Okay, and that took less than an hour in the refrigerator. That's all it takes for this to firm up and be able to cut into slices. Herbed compound butter with garlic, fresh thyme, and chives. Now I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm going to be featuring this in my next video, so be sure to subscribe to see that coming up next, and be sure to like and comment. I'm Eric from Simply Elegant Home Cooking, and I'll see you again soon.